I have been disillusioned with the term radfem and radical feminism. We know that. I've talked about that a few times. And I constantly feel like I'm looking for a new descriptor, label, that feels better. I know labels don't matter, whatever, but sometimes it's nice to just have a term that feels right. And I do like the words radical feminism. I really do, and I really believe in it. But I also feel like it is so watered down and so misunderstood by both women who use it and people who hear or read or perceive it. So that's troubling. I've mentioned before that I also like the term female liberationist. So that's one I use. But the one that feels best, that I wish I could use, because it seems like it makes the most sense, is lesbian feminist. However, that term is just another word for political lesbian, which I am not, and frankly I don't appreciate or support. I should back up. I don't support the use of the word lesbian. I am a lesbian who believes in the born this way school of thought when it comes to homosexuality. I was born this way. I've always been this way. I didn't choose this, and that's just who I am. Political lesbians don't believe that, and they don't think women are born that way, and that lesbianism is a choice, whether it's on the very small scale or subtly or not even really understood, or on the large scale and blatantly admitted. Anyway, so the term the term lesbian feminism or lesbian feminist it should be used by women like me who are lesbians and feminists and who prioritize lesbians in our feminism. But it's a dog whistle for political lesbianism, and I won't use the term that way because I don't want to be associated with that. I think women who choose not to partner with men, not to be with men, to leave men and focus their life and their work and their love and their activism and their community on women are incredibly admirable, and I have the utmost respect for that. But not calling it lesbianism, because that's not what it is. So that's where my issue lies, is the language that they choose to use. I think being gay or lesbian, whether you're a man or a woman, is something you are or you are not. And it's not something that you choose to be. It's innate, it's born this way, whatever. But you won't get anywhere trying to have these discussions, so whatever. This is more about the language piece than the semantics, I guess. So, yeah. I struggle with the term radical feminism because it's so diluted and so misused and misrepresented and misunderstood. And I like female liberationist, but lesbian feminist, it seems the most accurate, but it's not, because it's been co-opted by women who think you can choose to be a lesbian. So I don't want to be associated with that either, and misunderstood that my being a lesbian is a core part of my identity, of my life. I've been out for 16 years as a lesbian. I'm 31. I came out at 15 in 2003 I came out. And I knew long before then that I liked women. I knew I was gay probably at age 12, because that's when I really knew what the word was for it. And I knew I liked women or girls at age before, and that never changed. Like, I don't know. It's really frustrating to know who you are and who you have always been, and know that that is what it means to be a lesbian, and then know that there are women out there who think or believe that their choice is somehow, yeah. It's frustrating, and I don't really know how to describe it, but it's not the same. It's not the same. Those of us who have been gay from birth, who have known who we are for so long, who would have been homosexuals regardless of knowing what feminism was or not, we are not the same as women who come to quote unquote lesbianism because of their feminist politics. That's not the same. We can have a lot of the same goals though, and work together for sure. And like I said, I completely respect women who abandon men for favor of women. I think that's incredible. That is so admirable, and I think more women should do that. Just don't call it lesbianism, because it's not homosexuality. But yeah, I don't know. What other words or phrases do you guys like? I like radical feminism, and I want to keep it up, and I'm not going to abandon that term. It's just frustrating that it gets misappropriated. But yeah, I like radical feminism. I like female liberationist. But yeah, what else do you guys like? I know different groups of women of color use different terms too. I think Black women use womanism. I don't know specifically what other groups of women may use, but I'm definitely interested in hearing more terminology or identifiers that different women use, because language evolves, and it's okay to explore different terms for your system of beliefs. I think at my core, I am a radical feminist in the things that I believe, but using that term doesn't always communicate exactly what we mean, because people think it means other things. And I know it's like, well, so what if they think that? Like, they're wrong. I know that, but yeah, I also don't want to be associated with women who, like I said in my last video, who are married to men and who just hate that their husbands watch porn and don't like trans people and think that's what makes them radical feminists. Like, I don't want to be associated with that. I have a lot more deep thoughts and beliefs about radical feminism than just not liking porn and not liking trans people, because radical feminism, like, it's not even about not liking trans people. It's about understanding the realities of biological sex and the implication that has on women's lives. So it's much deeper than that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm now rambling forever. I mean, obviously that's this channel, rambling. But I'm gonna go. If you want, comment below and tell me your thoughts on the kinds of terms you use to identify your feminism. Thanks. Bye.